if he gets focused, and it's not great. Like, I'm trying to make him so that if they focus him, he doesn't get blown to smithereens.
Right.
That's the...
Well, we have a tank, though, so it should be okay.
Yeah, no, it'll be okay for this, but, like, it's hard to explain. Like, other content, he has issues with. That's why I'm trying to... Especially PvP, like... It's a struggle. Like, I'm gonna try to find this gear that I need to do, and I'll go a long way to get it. It's just hard to... it's especially hard to get the cash needed. Like, to find
so it's like
items.
PvP set? Is it a PvP set?
Well, something with
so
PvP that's durability, yeah, durability PvP set is a nightmare to get. And it's hard to find something that...
Oh, you're in Cyrodiil, so it won't let me invite you yet.
Don't worry, I'm getting out of here. The Dominion has literally taken over everything. I'm not even joking.
Good thing I got a PvP. Thank God.
Well, I'm getting out of Cyrodiil. I don't want to be with a million AD swarming me with zero
You're
backup.
EP, right? EP, your main character is EP, right?
Well, yeah, I have one DC character, the rest is EP. Including the CP characters, they're all EP. I only have one DC that's like level 23, I rarely play them. Like,
yeah, I think you made that one, right? Just so you could do stuff with us when we went down to kill Moloch Ball in the sewers, right? That's when you brought your DC character? No, wait, we went on AD characters when we did that. No, we went on EP characters, right?
I don't know, like,
because you remember it was me and you, Lumpy, and
character.
somebody?
Some guy named Sungrove wanted me to make a DC character.
That's our GM. See, our GM is DC, right? He's Mr. Breton, so he loves DC, right?
I don't hate DC. It's just I rarely get any use out of it because the rest of them don't like it. Don't like that.
We're technically a DC guild, but there are more AD characters in this guild and EP characters than there are DC. So we always give our guild master shit about it and like fuck with him about it. And
okay, I haven't. Yeah. Ebon Heart Axe Shoulders. I probably should try to sell that in the guild shop. Cause like I have
actually, you know what? Link it in chat. I'm not 100%, but I kind of think one of my characters needs that. I might buy it from you. Link it, let me check, because I'll be able to check which characters know it if you link it.
I just want to know what it sells for, because I might be able to get like...
I mean, I'll give you full price.
Okay.
You can just put it in group chat.
I don't know what it sells for, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll check the price for you.
Because I know some of this stuff. Okay, I need to get to Deshaun. Okay, I have to leave a group. I'm in a group for some reason.
Oh, you're in our group.
Hang on.
Yeah, it gave me the message that you were in a group too, but I realized you're in our group.
Right.
Because I got a message because it wasn't showing you in the group, so I invited you again. It said Papersmith is already in a group, and I looked. I was like, oh, he's in our group.
All right, I'm gonna go in a way shrine to try to travel.
Well, link the thing in chat, and I'll tell you how much it is, and I'll buy it from you if one of my characters needs it.
Yeah, I just don't have a lot of money. That's why I'm like looking at. How do I link it? Hang on.
Just right-click it. Right-click, and then to the link in chat from the drop-down menu.
Where is it?
There we go.
I don't know if this is a valuable item or not. I don't know how much that is, but I don't want it. That's still a lot of money.
Okay.
Here, I'll give it to you.
No, I'll give you like 5 or 6K for it. Does that sound good?
That's still a lot. That's more than I thought it was gonna be. Like, seriously.
No,
I thought it was gonna be like 200 bucks max. I mean, 200 gold max. Oh yeah, Deshaun.
You can just send it to me COD, or you will. Well, no, that I think they tax you for that.
But I'm sorry. It's just like I wasn't expecting it. Again, there's these weird items that are like it's like just have this thing in my inventory. It's like, what is that worth? And then some like, especially now I'm realizing these like random items from like pathetic enemies are like suddenly like a stupid amount of money. It's like,
You know what you can do? You can get the TTC add-on. You have to run the companion program, which is a standalone. It's not an add-on. It's a separate program that downloads the prices for you.
okay.
But it puts the prices on the pop-up
I'll
tooltip,
give you.
which is really handy. That way you don't accidentally decon
Who
or
needs it? I have
sell
the, I
some.
have the thing. I have the motif or whatever. I'll give you the motif.
Sweet.
Okay.
I can put that on. Give that one of my characters.
Okay.
There, I'll give you 6K for it. How about that?
No, that's more than enough. Like that's a lot. Like that's like
That's only 1,000 over whatever the thing was. Because I mean
know,
the
but
range
that's
is
still- that's-
4,000 to 5,000, so I just gave you extra 1,000.
That's still like some of my characters have that much like it takes more than a week for them to get that. It's a lot.
That's because you do a lot of PvP where you earn AP instead of gold. You just gotta do more PvE and you'll get more money.
Right.
Alright, well if you guys are all ready, I'll queue us for Crypt of Hearts 2 on Vet.
I am ready.
Yeah,
Are you ready, Vapor?
yeah, it's fine.
Crypt of Hearts 2 on Vet? We don't need to do the hard mode, we just need to do the dungeon to get the one light helm. He'll get it,
I mean, I
for
don't
sure.
I don't mind hard mode. Like here's the weird thing. For me right now,
What is hard mode anyway for this?
It's where you
it's part of
have
the
when you
dungeon.
kill Narionus, you have four.
Oh,
you leave 4 of the ghosts alive.
Oh, that.
It's fine.
Yeah, and then when the room turns red, you can kill the ghosts and him, and it's
I don't-
fine. That's what the hard
I
mode
don't
is.
mind.
We don't have to do that.
No, I don't mind. Again, the thing that I always find really infuriating is trying
Leave
to
the students be. I'm the one you want.
is like
I don't know how you lot escaped
battlegrounds
from
on a
Lodge.
class I'm not familiar with, like Nightblade.
You are
That's
not
like
yourself,
the most
Narayan.
annoying.
Let me help you.
Help yourself.
Do you know what I mean?
wretch.
Wait.
It is good though for a tank to know what the hard mode in this dungeon is, so that he knows to keep the ghosts away from the Rhinoth as much as he can. Sorry, I just ran ahead of you.
No, it's fine. Okay, so you want heal
don't know why I
or
thought you
heal
were gonna be-
DPS? Which one do you want?
You can heal. I mean,
I'm just curious.
you can DPS if you don't need to heal. Like, so DPS.
Well, I have a mix. Like, I can do a bit of both, and I can swap to pure heal if need be. That's what this character's, like, flexibility is.
Yeah, I remember that your character was kind of a multi-use character.
He also, is ridiculously, he has a ridiculous mount of all the characters I have. He has the fastest mount because he's had the mount speed, mount upgrades. Like, he has max mount at 60, but he also has, like, capacity upgrades now. So he's got the longest lasting and fastest mount of the lot. And on top of that, he also has like the fastest water speed. So he's got
Oh, he's Argonian?
he's got like 2 for the price of 1.
Grays are ground there, man. That's cool.
I mean,
Oh, there's a heavy sack right here.
He's not universally
The heavy sack, like,
popular
right there.
because he's yeah, he's not universally popular, but he was my first character. His original use, though, on my old set of
Think
accounts
you're going to save my wife?
was pretty repulsive, though. He was originally used to heal the faction that at the time I had no idea was the most hated thing in the whole game. The most hated faction in the game. I wasn't making it no better. Jabs. Like, I do know if my jabs do less.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, that's why I just died.
I got killed too.
I didn't even notice that you died too.
No,
Yeah,
I
the puncturing strikes heals less too now. It heals, instead of 50%, heals 33%.
yeah, but it's still not enough to deal with the fact of like, oh, the Nightblade is the superior class, and it might be the superior class. But if I can't use it, like barely, and I just barely eke by victories and stuff, it's
It's
not.
just up ahead, and it's
It's
under
not
guard.
an advantage
Be
for me.
careful.
Maybe this guy.
Like, yes, I can technically play Nightblade, but I'm so bad at it, it's not even an advantage that it has a buff.
You already?
Yeah.
Yep.
Get going.
Ammo gas. I don't think I've ever fought this boss. I think this is entirely new content for me. I'm actually happy about this.
See what happens when you do PvP? You see their shit.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
It's a whole new world.
Oh, no.
Yes.
This place
Ammo
is
gas. I love, like, the way this boss's style, though, is. I've never seen it before, but I love it. I don't know. It just feels so much more chill. So much less, like, Dominion people sending me hate messages.
opens you up.
I don't like. If usually like if it's a PvP event or something, I'll just I'll put my thing on like I'm offline, and then nobody can send me messages.
I'm
But
sorry.
just set myself to offline in the on your friends list. You can set yourself to offline, and then if anybody tries to send you a message, it'll say that the no character available or something.
Yeah. One thing I always like doing with this character is jab into beam. It's always really fun to do. I also remember, well, at least some of my other characters will eventually deal with Molag, but lately I've just been buffing this guy's CP to some extent. Like, I've been buffing it to, like, my, like, kind of sweaty goal is, like, 500 or something. Yeah. I know it sounds dumb, but I want to, like, have enough
Well, you're
to,
almost
like,
there, aren't you?
you know, explore some of this crazy stuff. Because some of these take, like, 50 CP to, like, unlock some of this.
Yeah, the stars and yours.
What is this thing?
What?
It's like a little ball of light.
Oh yeah, that was my Nova.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, you can synergize with it, and it does extra damage. So if you're near it, you can synergize with it. If nobody else does, only one person can synergize, but it doesn't matter who does it. It does extra damage to the mobs.
I eventually got the Nova stuff because what happened was, since I wasn't duoing with the person I used to duo with, being a healer, started having less limited options. So then I decided to give this character more DPS stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how the Nova setup came up.
Yeah, Supernova is a good skill.
Zuzul Kamaz.
It looks like a freaking dragon.
Oh yeah, if an ally is wrapped up in spider webs, you have to free them. They look like a little mummy all wrapped up. And then if you don't free them, you just synergize, go over to them and do the synergy, and it'll free them. Otherwise, if you don't free them, all her little spider babies come out and eat your friend.
Yeah.
So if it says free trapped ally or whatever, that's what that is.
Dodge that thing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go for a heal here. Since I'm actually kind of concerned with, allies. little bit. This boss looks a bit dangerous.
Oh, there is a heavy sack over here too.
Let me take my students out of the dangerous reach. Narayaneth will answer.
I'm
for
out
this.
of inventory space, but it is what
You
it
need
is.
the merchant or
Sure,
the
why
decon?
not?
You want the decon chick or the merchant? Or
Merchant
the
will
banker?
It's so hard to get to a merchant regularly. Who's the merchant again?
Nazi? Here.
Oh, okay.
Nazme or
Care
whatever.
to bargain?
Nazme. I call her Nazi.
Is he?
Now, some people have like the crows or the little cats or whatever. I just don't, you know.
No, I
like just
wanted
the regular
to know.
people.
I just wanted to know. Because the reason I wanted to know is because I get a lot of, there's a lot of different types of people that play this game. To put it bluntly. Like, a lot of different types of people. So, like, I can't, unless someone specifies what type of person they are, I can't.
You play with nameplates on?
What?
Do you play with nameplates on? Like name above people's heads?
I mean, yeah.
I do too. I just didn't know if everybody did.
Why is my
Sun doesn't, believe it or not. Sun does not play with nameplates on. I'm like, how do you know, like,
Yeah.
which is the boss in a group of mobs? Like, I don't know how. He's a good tank though, so
How do you turn nameplates on?
it is in. I think it's in settings under social. Press escape. Oh no, it's under nameplates. Huh. Yeah, but there's a lot of special settings for them. You can go through them, but you can just turn them on in general.
Some of these characters have very interesting setup designs, like in terms of like their outfits or something.
You can also turn
Like
on where the
this
health
guy's-
bar will show up if they're taking
This guy's
damage. Or
costume looks absolutely incredibly good. What
Thank
is
you.
that?
Yeah.
How do you even get that? Like what?
oh, that head that he's wearing is the Narayaneth monster set head. It comes from here, so you're about to get one.
That is actually incredible.
Yeah, well, Narayaneth, the boss, is a necromancer, and it just so happens that his character is a necromancer, so it's perfect. But it's also a good magicka set for a magic DPS character. My character's actually wearing the same monster set. You just can't see it because I have a different head on.
I thought you had like a costume that does it.
Yeah, I have an outfit
Believe
on.
it or not, this guy has a costume. Like his actual gear looks bad compared to this costume.
Yeah, my gear looks crazy. Like, hold on, let me see if I can see what my gear looks like if I take my outfit off. Like, if you go press C, and then you'll see your name and your equipment, and then your title, outfit, and alliance rank, right? If you just press C, character sheet comes up. You probably have outfit 1 selected or costume, but if you go no outfit, it'll show you what you're wearing without any. Oh, see, I'm wearing Narayaneth too. That's what I'm wearing.
Wait a minute.
She looks super ugly now.
I'm wearing a costume.
So that is you. Okay.
Yeah, it's me, but this is my real gear outside of my outfit style.
Let's just. I gotta look at my costume again. What's my costume? I know I'm wearing
Under
costume.
collections and appearance. I don't know if you can do that through your character sheet C, but
You have to do that at Outfitter Station.
No, this is what mine looks like.
Oh.
Yeah.
you
it
look better
looks-
than my character did.
Well,
Let me see.
it depends
Come
on
back.
your appearance,
Wait.
like your opinion of stuff. Like, I actually do not like this guy's gear at all. Not really.
I think it looked better than my character's gear.
I'll open the lock on the other side. The study is just a bit farther.
Alan Way's gonna open the door for us over here.
That's right. We
But
gotta
yeah, this is. I have a Giuliano's set on, but
This way.
Giuliano's
Whatever
is
he
kind
keeps
of,
in
I
here
feel,
now,
outdated.
it's well guarded.
So I need to get other gear.
I don't know, I was using Kinra's and Base, which was the hot shit like a couple of patches ago, right? But now I actually put War Maiden and Mother Sorrow on. That's what my character's wearing right now. It's not wearing any fancy trial gear or anything. I'm wearing War Maiden and Mother Sorrow.
Skeleton's all dead. For now.
Yeah, these two things have to be activated at almost the same time, but one person, if you do it fast, can activate both if you just do it quickly. So, or two people can do it, you know, one each or whatever.
Such a small room. There must be a way to open it. And these statues didn't used to be here.
There's no one there. I'm gonna go transfer heals. What heals I can because I am actually concerned about this guy. So, seemingly more dangerous. Oh my god. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, he's dead.
Sometimes those chest spawns in the corners of the room behind these bookshelves, by the way. So a lot of times you'll see people run back here just because they just run through there and look and see if, you know, sometimes there's a chest behind in those corners.
So let's seek them out.
So if you ever see somebody run back here, that's what oh, there's one right here. That's what they're doing is checking for chests if you see somebody run behind these.
Great. Great.
So you'll see people running back there. When I first saw people doing that a long time ago, I was like, what are they doing? Like,
You're a tenacious
hit that lever over there to open the door when you get down there.
I'll be happy to feed you to the blade.
See, Narayan is, him and his, I'll tell you, Vapor, since I told them earlier what the general premise with this dungeon is. Narayan is, who is the boss, was married to this ghost chick, Alan Way, who's talking to us. Ow. And they were running basically like a magic school or something for these students. And he was corrupted by Mephalah's ebony blade. I know you like lore, so you probably already know what the ebony blade is. They're familiar with it. Well, it's an Elder Scrolls artifact. It's an artifact weapon that was created by Mephalah. So anyway, but the ebony blade, since it's a Daedric artifact, right? It's basically corrupts Narayanus and makes him into a even bigger asshole than the High Elf normally is. So, so basically, the ebony blade convinces him that his wife is like having an affair with all the students, right? It's a particular student, but other students too. So he feels like his wife and all the students of the school like betrayed him. So he kills everybody and basically keeps their souls in just in endless torture. Like he's endlessly, all their souls are trapped here and he's torturing them.
Nice. Never mind. I was gonna ask if I want to sell more stuff to you, but...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's basically... You want the decon chick?
Nah,
to deconstruct and stuff?
Sell more stuff.
That's fine. I could just keep the chick out and you can just sell whenever you get a chance to.
Yeah.
I'll just leave her out whenever there's
I mean,
like
I do like the lore of this game. I mean, I did the story mode of the hardware stuff more than once. Just not, you know, all the dungeons.
Well, here's Nancy. You can sell to her.
How may I?
I'll just leave her out and then you can just sell to her as we go.
Yeah, it's hard.
But so,
there's so much loot and like potential gold you get in this dungeon.
Well, so Narayan is who's the boss, right? Was Alan Way's husband. So she's trying to convince him that he's not really an evil lich, right? But the ebony blade corrupted him, right? Ebony blade was created by Mephalah, so it's her Daedric artifact weapon that is obviously evil, right? So it's corrupting him, making him think the wife is cheating on him with the students and everything, and so he feels like he's been betrayed by her and the students and everybody, and so he, you know, raging and like, you know, torturing everybody. Well, he killed them and all their souls are trapped here because he didn't just want to kill them. He wanted to also just torture them forever because he's, you know. So that's why you hear him talking about the blade. he's talking about the ebony blade and how it's his and it answers to him and you don't touch it, right? So, but the wife keeps thinking that he's redeemable, you know, and she's trying to free the students who she is like, they didn't do anything wrong, right? Like, they were just her students. So, but they're all dead, and we're trying to free their souls from Narayan's never-ending torture.
So these Elaborous guys, they appear again. They serve like a new role, or is in Crypt
not really.
1?
They're just here again.
Crypt 1, they're the last boss or something that's trapped a bunch of people.
Yeah, in Crypto Hearts 1, they are the last boss. Yes.
Well, I know it because Crypto Hearts 1's a common like sub. Under 50 dungeon.
Yeah, I don't know if they're just the thralls of Mafala, basically, or generals of hers or something, and why maybe that's why they appear again. I'm not sure on that.
Oh, so he turns into a glamorous amalgam. Yeah, this is new.
Yeah, so
definitely putting Nova there, and
you went Nova too far away. That's alright. I'll see if I can get it anyway.
I'm trying to get some heals in here because it's like reminds me of what is that?
I think the supernova is too far away.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I'm still not like 100% versed in the DPS version of this character. It's kind of like a pure DPS kind of thing. The Nova's a new thing for me. Hopefully your assistant isn't vulnerable to this monster.
No, she just seems to be kind of chill. She's just like, la la la.
Oh, it's just like some pets, like...
It's not bothering her.
Some pets are bothered by it. Like, you have like a...
If you want, you can go ahead and we'll just pause each time and you can sell to her if you have stuff. Or you can just tell us when you need to pause for a second.
Where is the thing I need to sell that's not blue or... Okay, there we go. Like, anything that's not blue or purple, I don't really want to keep, like, straight up. You know?
Yeah.
There we go. Where are you guys?
No, AFK a sec.
Here.
Okay, I'm just asking, because in like regular dungeons, people like really run far ahead and stuff.
Yeah, that's why it's always good to do dungeons with guildies, because they're not dicks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run out.
Like that one time where like we were already like halfway through it, like my team was already halfway through the dungeon or whatever, and they were like running really quick or something like that, and they're like right already at like Mr. Relis again.
Yeah.
And like they like I forgot, it was like a 4-shot or a 5-shot Relis battle or something. It was stupid. I think because it was on normal and I was a low-level character, but like the people that were with me were like CP 2000 plus.
So they just rush through without waiting. I don't like it when people do that. I think that it's kind of rude to the like people that are learning the dungeon. I think it's rude when they rush through.
It's usually always the people that are really high CP that do that, not the.
Yeah.
It's not the lower level people. It's the elite.
Yeah, I just think it's dickish because, like, especially if you have somebody who's a newer tank, for example, how are they going to learn how to tank? We were talking about this earlier before you came on, but like, how is a new tank going to learn to be a good tank if you never give him an opportunity to use his tanking skills and to practice his crowd control and taunting? If you're just running ahead of him and not letting him do it,
yeah,
how is he gonna learn his skills?
Well,
you know,
ironically,
I think it's kind of dickish.
Happening. You know when that usually ends up happening? When they get involved in trials and when you upgrade the dungeon difficulty to vet, because then
we're in vet right now.
I know, like that's what I mean. Like when you upgrade the difficulty of the dungeons, that's when people finally stop running ahead and stuff. Like usually.
Well, sometimes people still do it in vet. I just think it's it's self-centered, right? Like they just don't really care about the other people's play experience,
Oh,
you know. And it's like we're supposed to be doing
What's
this as
on
a
the
group, you know.
grounds?
It's not.
There's a rabbit, an actual rabbit.
Yeah,
I think it's
my
somebody's
rabbit.
pet.
Yeah,
I think it's his
mine.
pet.
It's my pet.
Mine's
I
a
like it.
guar.
Nice. This is where we're going?
I was hoping to be able to ride the guar, but the guar was apparently not rideable.
Yeah, they did give away. I don't think we need to go up to the top if nobody's doing the quest.
I mean,
if you guys don't want
didn't
to.
know that the guar was not rideable, but when I saw the size of it, I was like,
Yeah, these are the guys who came up there while we were killing that other boss earlier, or not the boss, but that other group of mobs. These are the ones that came up to join us like assholes. They don't normally do that.
yeah.
They came running up there and just flooded us because we were fighting a big group of mobs already, and then these guys came up there too. Like, haha.
It's tough, but it's not as tough as it gets. Like, some of these,
Yeah, but if it was twice this amount of mobs that we were dealing with.
like the Sky Reach sometimes, is like,
Yeah. Oh, that's nuts. Skyreach is nuts.
Sky Reach and is like one other really nasty dungeon, like, just like another one. I'm trying to remember. I know for a fact there's like a trial that's like really evil. Like one trial boss that if you like don't play it perfect, it one-shots your whole team or something. It's like the name is like Assembly General or something.
Yeah. Halls of Fabrication. Oh, I'll tell you, this is not the boss that I'm talking about, but it's the next boss that's in that circular platform up there. I'll tell you what he's gonna do. Once we get there, just because if you haven't done this before, you probably don't know this. But basically, at some point, he will pull everyone into the center, and everybody needs to be at like at 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, right position.
I really have, yeah.
Well, we'll just pause when we get up there, just so you can focus.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry to mention Trials bosses, but like the first time when I faced Hall of Fabrication boss, I messed it up so bad. Because I was like, oh, let's just shoot an arrow at it. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever done to a boss. Is that me shooting an arrow at it caused my entire team to get one shot. I'm not kidding. Man, these enemies are kind of dangerous.
Yeah, there's just like a lot of them.
It's not just a lot of them, they do fair damage.
Like, they two shots I'm dead.
Yeah.
One back there.
They remind me of Avion Expert enemies. Because that's what happens when you put Avion on Expert. All the enemies like basically two-shot you, like not long
Hold
into the
on.
game.
Before you start, I'm gonna tell Vaporsmith what this guy's gonna do.
Alright.
All right. He's gonna be while we're fighting him. He kind of throws AOE's around. You'll see like little AOE's everywhere. But at one point he pulls all of us into him, and then what we need to do is we need to be at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock position, right? And what we need to do is when he pulls you in, he's gonna hold you there for a minute, and each of us will get our own little personal fuck you AOE, right? Like, haha, this damage is just for you personally. So anyway, but what we want to do is we want to face away from him, because what we have to do is just be hitting W, like WW, like dodge roll. You need to be hitting W so you can dodge roll away from him in one of those 4 directions, but your personal little AoE can overlap with there'll be AoEs all over the ground too, so you need to try to find a spot to dodge roll into where there's not too much AoE, because if your AoE overlaps another AoE, it's okay, but if part of your body is in the area where they overlap, you will die. If you are, and this is the reason we have to roll in different directions, is because if 2 players' AoEs overlap, both will die. So, if there's no open space for you to dodge roll in your chosen direction, just go ahead and dodge roll there anyway, even if you die, because I'll res you, or you can res me, But the thing is if you try to scoot over and dodge roll in the same direction as somebody else, then you're both gonna die, and then we got 2 dead people instead of 1. So, yeah. So if you think you're gonna die, just go ahead and die, and just let the other person and let somebody res you. So it's very difficult to get a no death with this boss. That's just the way it, I'm gonna put Nizzy away for this because it's a little chaotic if she's out.
So we're just doing this on the vet, or we're doing it on vet hard?
This is not the final boss. You'll feel like he's the final boss. He seems almost like it, but he's not. He's not.
Alright.
But if you get no death on this boss, you actually get no death for the dungeon. We won't get no death today, obviously, but if you're going for a no death achievement, you can actually, you get it on this boss, not the final boss, this is the only dungeon I know of that's like that.
It's possible, but I doubt it.
Yeah. Dude, I was CP like 1600 before I got no death in here, because those AoEs are everywhere, and it's so easy to just not have any. It's very RNG. Like sometimes you have no clear place to dodge roll, and sometimes if you're pressing W, you can take a couple steps after you dodge roll and to get out of an AoE, but just do the best you can.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you die. One of us is gonna die. I died last time too. So.
Ready.
I know. Because this is the first time we actually fight this boss.
Yeah, you'll see how it works. It's these are not the AoEs I was talking about. When he pulls everybody in, you'll see the AoEs all around the outside, and you just try to pick a direction that nobody else is at, like 3, 6. There it is. Yeah, and just dodge roll, kind of try to.
Wow.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll res you.
No, I didn't die.
If I can keep myself alive. We're off. Can you get the tank up? Oh wait, I'll get him, don't worry. Just heal me and I'll get the tank because I can res faster. There, okay. Now we get to do it again. So try not to go in the same direction as somebody else. Yeah, it's just this boss, this is how it goes.
I was like...
Oh, fuck, he died then.
Yeah, sorry I messed that up.
Don't worry about it. Sometimes it's RNG and you're gonna die anyway. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. This boss is just one of the most hated bosses in the game. But we'll get him, don't worry about it. It's very RNG, like you'll do it if you...
I know, it's just the reason that I'm not used to it is because I've never actually...
Yeah. Now one tactic I will tell you is sometimes, I've heard of people doing it and the tank just stays in the middle because he can survive the AoE blast. And then everybody else dodge rolls, but we'll get it though, don't worry about it.
I know, I just
I'll res
feel
you
bad
after we dodge roll out of here.
It's hard, like,
Don't worry.
listen to you.
I'm good.
Nope, I thought staying in the middle would save me.
I need to get away in the other direction.
Wow.
I needed to...
Oh no, you get the boss, so I can res. Let me res, because I res at least 2 or 3 times as fast as you, because I'm a Templar and I have res CP.
I mean, I do have a Templar thing.
God damn it. Okay.
Don't worry about it. This is no big deal. This is just the way this boss is. It's just a death fest. It's just how this boss goes. Don't worry about it. He's just a dick. You just have to embrace the suck. You know what I mean? Like just embrace the fact that he's just gonna kill us or kill a few of us at least.
Okay.
He's very stubborn. He wants to kill at least somebody.
Try this again.
Yeah. Don't sweat it though, it's just this boss. Like I said, I was CP 1600, I believe, before I got a no death here. He'll kill you even on normal, because, he's that much of a dick.
Okay. As I'm trying to figure out, like, where do I get the dodge?
Just press W twice. Just mash W like crazy when he does that.
You're supposed to face away.
Yeah, face away, and then mash W like your life depends on it. Because it does.
Wait,
Oh, no.
that still didn't work. What?
Well, because if we overlapped, That's why. Yeah. If people overlap, they'll die. So
Yeah,
that's all right. We'll just start fresh.
that's fine.
So glad I have a lot of soul gems on me.
Yeah, I got soul gems and stuff. So
I have a lot of them. I just rarely use them because I rarely run into
Rarely?
something like this. Honestly, usually when I die a lot, it's freaking PvP stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, face away from him and just mash W like crazy. So if we're all facing a different direction, we should.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Very nice. Viper, see if you can get one of us up. I was trying to res him, but the bosses. Oh, I did get you up. Good. Okay. I didn't think I got you up, so.
Mash.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Nice.
Oh no, that's not.
Yeah, sometimes your toe will be in like an AoE on the ground and then you get killed, but I mean, that's part of the RNG of this boss. He's such a dick.
Can I use the soul gem? Let me use the soul gem. Soul gem.
Okay, yeah.
Continue.
Cause like, I can't use the not again.
It's fine. Well, we should both live because there's
Mash. Okay. No.
Yeah.
I died in the middle.
Can I mash?
Oh my god, dude, stop.
Sorry.
Not you, the boss.
I'm not used to this boss.
Don't worry about it. I'll do the resing. You just to heal the tank and.
Oh, come on! Okay,
Yeah,
come on,
see?
no!
Don't worry, I get you. And then you heal. You just focus on healing. I'll get Valor up.
But this boss is just fucking annoying.
Yeah, he is. It's just the way this boss is. He's just a dick. Alright, different directions. Just kind of stick to the direction, whatever
So
side you're
glad
kind of
you're not
on.
tilted by
Just do
this.
that.
Because this would tilt lesser players off the face of the earth.
Yeah, you're used to die a lot in PvP, because PvP is basically just die over and over, kind of.
That's why I refuse to do it. Actually,
Once you accept that you're gonna die a lot, it's, you know, less.
I will tell you what I'd rather do than PvP. Are you ready?
Oh god. I know it's coming.
I'd rather smash my nuts flat with a mallet.
I knew you were gonna say that. We're gonna get this time.
Yeah, we get him.
Hey,
Got him! We got him! Yes!
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, he's just that kind of
Daedra
a
coming
boss.
through.
He's just always a pain in the ass. Like, people hate this boss for that reason.
We'll meet on the other side.
That's just how he is.
Be wary.
This is where we go through the thing.
Yeah, the black portal.
The black portal of death.
Yeah.
If anyone in the guild, in chat or in voice, would ever ask me to PvP, I would just say,
You're
"Where's my
right.
mallet?"
Cease this madness.
Oh, you're
My
not.
friends have
Where's
defeated
my
your
mallet?
horde. Lay down your blade.
You surely love the sound of your own voice.
Okay, so
Oh, dang.
this guy is a necromancer, Vapor. But my merchant's out, by the way, if you need to. And the way to start this fight, once everybody's ready, is somebody goes and usually the tank will pull that,
Yes.
try to grab that blade out of the floor in front of Alanway. And then he's like, don't touch my shit, right? Like, he's like, that blade is mine, you know.
He's very touchy about
He's
his blade.
possessive. It's like, that's not yours to touch, you know.
Why you touch my thing?
Yeah. So he'll come up from one of these vents in the floor, and then what he does is he teleports around the room. And when he teleports, a lot of times, most of the time, he'll have like a spreading AOE coming out under his feet. You want to get out of that because it'll kill you. He also throws skulls at you because he's a necromancer, and you can dodge roll those. We're not doing the hard mode, so that's I don't really need, but he'll teleport from time to time to these vents in the floor, and he pulls up two students.
Oh my god.
That are
I have a
ghosts.
stupid amount of style pages I'm not gonna give you.
Well, no, put them in the guild bank because there's stuff that you don't want to sell.
I might
or
want to
sell
sell
them.
them. I mean,
Then
they're
list them for
probably
sale.
worth a lot. I'll
Yeah, I
post
probably
them
don't
in the
need style
chat
pages.
later.
I have most of them.
They're not normal either. They're like gold style pages.
Oh, you already?
All right. Later I'll show them to you. I have some gold style pages. You might like them.
I am ready to die.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you probably won't. Well, okay, at one point, after he teleports these little areas and pulls up the student ghosts and then we kill those, if you're doing hard mode, you don't kill the ghosts, but that's what the hard mode is. But we're going to kill them because we're not doing hard mode. We're just getting the monster set.
I mean,
and
I would do
at
hard
one
mode,
point,
but I want to do the regular mode first, and then we can do hard mode later with Gildies or whatever.
Yeah. At one point, Narayanith, the boss, will come and try to take the blade here. And once he gets it, he holds somebody, and we have to DPS basically through his shield in order to release the person. Why are none of my skills going off? There we go. And if we don't, the person will die. But if the person dies from him doing that, it's okay. We'll just res. You know, it just happens. Sometimes you can't get through his shield
I like
to
this
release the
boss
person.
more. I like this boss more because it's easier to dodge his stuff than the other one. The other one, the way that it like sucks you in and like the exact placement of the AoE attack is just.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate it.
Yeah. He's very much a dick. The other boss.
Yeah, I understand now exactly what you meant.
Like I got good enough that I felt like me and somebody else were gonna try to just duo this dungeon just to get the no deaths because I got to the point that I could like duo this dungeon with somebody, just 2 players, before I got the no death, and I was like, okay, so there, I'll get you. Because I thought I wasn't even gonna be able to get it unless just me and one other person came in here. Like, it was so bad.
Person for these dungeons most of the time. Because my brother used to love that, like the duo dungeons. Although I don't like to admit this, he was the type of player that most people in like PvP absolutely despise.
That was so frustrating because I was thinking, well, 2 people will give us twice as much room to dodge roll, right, without overlapping.
The minion that would like seek the hardest stuff in the game. It's like, you know what? We're fighting that today. Now the funny thing is, Crypt Parts 2 didn't always exist.
Yeah, there was 1, right, and then 2 was supposed to be like before they did veterans, right? They did 1s and 2s, right? That was the harder version, I guess.
Well, this is definitely probably the hardest dungeon I've fought in a while. Because normally I never chain die to the bosses unless it's like a Trials boss or something. You know?
We'll be paralyzed for a second, in a minute, and then he'll pick a person randomly to, like, kill. Press synergy to resist necrosis. Press X. Oh yeah, you lived.
This guy kind of reminds me of like a cross between like an Imperial City boss and Manamarco. I mean, not Manamarco actually. Like,
he does, yeah.
Not Manamarco. What was his name again? Iliad. Leorian Dinar, yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, the Iliad King, yeah. Because the Iliad King actually, doesn't he wear a headpiece that looks a lot like a necromancer headpiece? Because it's like ancient Iliad or something? Iliad style?
Never has the whispering.
Yes, I got the light one.
Yay!
Pronounced.
The trait sucks, but hey.
Let me see if I have a better trait for you. Let me see.
Weapon must never again be
Oh
allowed.
no, I got a medium.
I got a heavy one this time.
It's, okay, so, but, Palpatine, you already have a medium, right, in your collection?
You
Yeah.
think I trust
Okay, so I'm gonna give this
the
medium
one who
to
twisted my
Vaporsmith
husband,
so that he
murdered
has
my
a medium in
students.
his collection.
I will send the blade
Well, I got the
away, and
robe
I
of the
will do
lich.
so on my own terms.
Here,
no matter the
Vapor, I'm
cost.
gonna give you this medium monster head so that you'll have it in your collection. It's not, it's divines, but you would
This cannot
want it
happen
for
again.
a Magicka character. So you
Okay.
want it in light, really, but at least you'll have it in medium.
Do you want? I'm gonna give you a
You can give me
style
some-
page.
You can give me some junk if you just need to make inventory space.
Nah, I'm gonna give you a style page. How's that?
No. That one is expensive as fuck.
I didn't know
No.
that.
Yep. No. Don't. You sell that. That's worth 200,000 gold.
What?
Oh.
Yes.
I had no
Yes.
idea.
Hold on. Yeah. Look, don't put those style pages in the bank until you link them in the chat. Let me look at them and tell you how much they are.
All right.
Because that one's worth 100, like almost 200k.
I had no idea. Yeah, I just had those like
So
floating around.
just take the Narayanus mask. Just take this mask, and then we'll look at your style pages, because that is an expensive style page.
I need the deconstruction woman.
I had no idea. I was just like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm glad I saw what it was, because I was like, oh, just put it in the guild bank. No, don't sell that. You might not be able. You could probably sell that in zone chat. Like, just link it in zone chat. And
That's
sell
not
it
the
for-
only one. I have like 5.
Are those House du Fort ones?
I have more
Yeah,
than
those
that.
are,
I have like a stupid amount.
Can you link? You got them from doing the PvP event, didn't you?
No.
That's
no.
where they came from.
I have other things from the PvP.
Okay, now
event.
not all. Some style pages aren't worth shit, right? Because they drop so heavily that they're not worth anything. But that one, that House du Fort one, is worth like 200k.
got
Let me
Black
link
Drake
it in chat, and I'll
Clan.
give you the exact
It
price.
says like 0 gold on all of them. I'm like, what?
Right, but link
Horn
the House
Dragon
du Fort
Helm.
ones, and I'll tell you how much each one is. If you have more than one House du Fort, link them in the
I have other ones. Like there are a bunch of golds. Bunch of gold ones.
Oh, the Horned Dragon is bound to you. Because it's those Battlegrounds ones are bound to you. That Black Drake clan wrap is worth 14k to 18k. Now, when I put these prices, you're gonna ignore the average price. The average price means nothing. You want to look at the suggested price.
Holy crap, that one's worth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, you got money in your pocket.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was just like looking at these things. What is that? What is that? I have this stuff like randomly sitting around in my inventory.
Those gloves are worth 14 to 17k.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I just have this stuff randomly sitting around in my inventory.
The breeches are worth 16k to 20k.
I don't
for that
even
per page, like, for one
remember.
page.
I don't even remember where I got it from. But it's like,
But see that House du Fort banneret Sabatons? Those are they're worth 194k to 243k. So you could sell those probably really fast in zone chat if you sold them. If you just said want to sell, and you link it in zone chat and you just say 200k, you'll get it sold probably within an hour if you go to major cities and just put that in zone chat. You don't want to spam, but post it about once every couple of minutes or something. You'll probably sell it pretty quick.
yeah, it's kind of nuts. Cause like, again, I just had that stuff randomly sitting around. And I'm like, what's that?
No, all of those are worth more. Like, I mean, everything is worth 14k or more. But that House du Fort is worth a lot of money. The Horned Dragon helm, though, that's bound to you because it comes from Battlegrounds. But the other stuff is worth some money.
I mean,
as a matter of fact, you know what you might want to do is either print screen or snip the price so you see what it is, or you can go to the Tamriel Trade Center website and look it up and see what the prices are if you forget what I told you, and
Yeah.
you can get them sold. But ignore the average price. It doesn't mean anything, because if you list a potato for 1 gold and then you list a potato for 1,000,000 gold, then the average price is 500k, right? And these potatoes aren't worth 500k. You know, those are
in
people
my
just
inventory,
listing
the
them.
thing literally tells you it's worth 0 gold. I'm not even jousting.
Right. Well, these prices come from Tamriel Trade Center. That's why it says TTC. These are the prices that people have that item listed for on a guild trader.
Yeah.
So what it does is it get that add-on